Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. I gave someone a ride. They were the most magical, amazing, precious person ever known. They were a child baby model, even to the Oshkosh bagoshes. They had a face like a beautiful little Prince model boy who could probably be the biggest PGA model ever known. He played all sports that were hardcore and amazing and makes man look so wonderfully. Whoa. He was like a guy out of dreams. And he was getting a little upset because he's always invited to weddings, because you can tell he's just a magical boy and man that anybody would want to be around. Anybody would want to be associated to. But as I was listening to him talk, and he was a really nice boy, and as I was listening to him, and he was just so wonderful to talk to, I realized he has a friend that's a husband. And I thought, oh, somebody like this would know when they are around someone full of the power of God. This guy is too spectacular, too massive. He would know. So I checked in his brain, and I checked in his brain, and I checked in his brain. Because it's like, you would know. You would know. And so he needed to drop off a suit. He was out here for a wedding. He needed to drop off his suit. But the location was wrong or off, so we went to a different location where he could actually drop off his suit. So I had a few minutes to think about it. So I was thinking and kind of being nosy and looking through his brain. And bam, he noticed that his friend is very weird and bizarre and seems to be like unexplainably powerful every now and then when he looks at his eyes. That guy is friends with a legendary giant husband. The biggest and best man in existence. Possessed, rebuilt, and controlled by my powers. The biggest powers of the biggest dead god inside of their soul. I just had to say that out loud. I had to remember that I am a mother creator of every god. I'm the only original god ever that created every god that has ever existed. And you know, the more you live like whatever 2 countries of nobody humans can do to you down here, the more you kind of want to spectacularize the husbands. The husbands are getting attention from all goddesses as if they're God. My powers, the greatest dead powerful reality ever to exist, have turned these husbands into the biggest giants that make the biggest sexual giant women, goddesses, and more want to cry and fall to their knees and beg for anything these men are willing to give them. It's like, oh, this is going to be fun. I'm just some really, really old dead god. You know what I'm thinking. Yeah. I'm thinking about using my monumental old, unthinkably massive powers and seeing how much we can do to these goddesses and more. And then hide and make them think that the husbands did it. All right, I'm going to ask how many gods will be in on it with me because it sounds fun. But yeah, that guy knew. Well, so far, and maybe I should explain this part. So far, people don't realize it's a husband. They just realize something was off with their eyes, but kind of dismiss it. Or they realize, wow, your eyes look a little weird, but like, maybe, I don't know. Or every now and then, they notice a husband has weird eyes, but instead of thinking it could be a husband, they think they're possessed by some kind of spirit or But this guy is so amazing. He noticed something was different about his friend and kind of powerful and kind of obvious. Wow. You know, amazing people are just so amazing.